Hi again, this is Donny and James, and this is the part 2 of our video, how to use Eclipse to access to a database in MySQL. Then I'm sorry before we went like too fast because we tried to finish the video, but let's go back. Then right here we just we had a print statements. They're gonna print out the data and the version we're using, the database we're using, and right here is gonna print out the JDBC driver. Okay, now we're gonna create an statement with arguments. Then we're gonna say my statement is equal to my connection or the entry preparation statement. Then they're gonna say select from the recipe final. Is called this. The recipe final is the database of, or the name of our database, our Excel. Then where the time is greater than a parameter, the first ingredient, we're gonna put the first ingredient, the second ingredient, and the third ingredients. After that, we're gonna take the argument 1 is gonna be equal to the time, argument 2 is gonna be equal to the first ingredient, argument 3 second ingredient, and argument 4 is gonna be our third ingredient. This argument here, remember, right here, time first ingredient, they're gonna come from here, from these print statements. Okay, they're gonna, so first ingredient is we're gonna input what we want the first ingredient be. Then it's gonna take the first ingredient, is gonna put it, I'm gonna put it in here. Then after that, we're gonna execute SQL query and display the set result. Then we're gonna print our choice, whatever we choose here. They're gonna print an empty line, and they're gonna print they're gonna be my result is gonna be to my statement, this statement here, what we choose, and they're gonna go into the loop until the columns is a null or empty. Then they keep, if it's not empty, he go into the next one and he gonna check every single row to see for looking for our ingredients. Then let me see. Okay, let me go back. Okay, give me a second. Now they're gonna go here, they're gonna print a line, they're gonna print, when it's not empty, they're gonna go to my first ingredient, second ingredient, they're gonna go third ingredient, and they're gonna go through all my recipes, and they're gonna print all our menu. Then after that, they're gonna go here. I wanna print first. They're gonna go to the loop here to see for my arguments, and after that is for find out my choice or your choice. And later, then we're gonna do the same loop here, but now we're gonna print our whole menu. We don't wanna put parameters. Then we're gonna just select from our recipe final everything. All the elements they're gonna print it out. Then with no parameters, they're just gonna print all the ingredients, all the first ingredient, all the second ingredient, the third ingredient, the recipe, the preparation, and the time. Okay. Now, also right here, I comment this one because it's not really important in our program. They say we can add a new entry, or we can delete an entry. Then we have to follow these steps here. We follow these steps. We're gonna select what row is gonna affect it, my statement. We're gonna insert into my recipes the first ingredient, second ingredient, third ingredient, and we're gonna put these parameters. For example, first ingredient is gonna be pepperoni, second ingredient gonna be cheese, third ingredient gonna be chicken. Just like that, and they're gonna add this entry to my database is in my SQL. And the same we do it for delete an entry. We do the same statement, but now it's gonna be delete instead of insert is gonna be delete, and they're gonna delete the the recipe or the entry we choose. Then now we're gonna get some parameter for my SQL. We're gonna execute and close all what we use. If my result is different than null and it's not empty, then they're gonna keep going to the loop to find out until they finish. And when they finish, they're just gonna close equal to my statement and equal to my connection. Equal to my. We're gonna close the scanner because we don't have more input. And this is some parameters we have to put at the bottom to close the the connection for the database. And let me see. Let's see. This one is okay. And this is everything. And remember, you can look the database for everywhere. Just you have to go to my SQLite and convert it into CSV file, Excel file to put in my SQL. Then we can go to my SQL, go to student, and let's see if we can find our recipe data. It's gonna take a few moments. We are right here. We go to demo, and you can go to tables, and right there you see our recipe final with the one we're using right now. Then you can let's close this one, and let's print out the first 1,000 rows. Then you select from demo recipe final, and they're gonna print out your recipes, the first ingredient, second ingredients, third ingredient, recipe, the preparation time, how to do it. At the last, give me a second, I move this one up. And the last column is gonna be the time. Then let's go back to my Eclipse and let's work the program. For example, we're gonna make this program run. Make it run. Okay, give me a second. And now we let's run Eclipse to see if they're working. And let's expand this one. You can see all the code. Oh, I'm sorry. Give me a second. Okay, let's see. You can see all the code. Okay. Now you have the first ingredient. This is our menu. Our first ingredient is tomato, garlic, pepper. But you can find a database have more ingredients. Just can put whatever as many ingredients as you want. It's equal to the second ingredients. The third ingredient is gonna be our meat, like chicken, beef, steak, pork, and beef, fish. Anything you want. And then we wanna type our first ingredient. For example, we wanna tomato. Okay. Then our second ingredient is gonna be onion. Our third ingredient is gonna be, let's go, chicken. And we want to be our recipe like greater than 20 minutes preparation time. Then you click enter. Then the program is gonna go to try to access the database. And right here, when they access to the database, they say database connection successful. They're gonna print the product name is my SQL, the version, and the JDBC driver is my SQL connector Java. Okay, all the information. Then right here is gonna be your choice. We choose tomatoes, onions, and chicken. Then with that entries, you can do a Mediterranean chicken kebabs. And this is how you prepare that one. Mix chicken, onions, tomatoes, and red pepper in a bowl and marinate it and let it sit. Grill for 3 minutes, and there is 45 minutes preparation time. Okay. Then and at the bottom is our whole menu. Donny's and James recipes. Then they have the first ingredient, second ingredient, third ingredient. They have the recipes, have the preparation, and the time at the end. Then with this program, you can create a website. This could be our next project if we want. Just try to put this program in an HTML file and try to access the data from online and try to choose like that whatever you have on your recipes. And also you don't have to have all 3 recipes. For example, if you only have onions and chicken, you can put onions and chicken, and they will find out what recipe you can make with onion and chickens. Okay, thank you, I appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy our video. And got something else to do?
Thank you.
Thank you.